So the Cincinnati Bengals have been a very good team these past 2 years. They have Joe Burrow as their quarterback, who's been an absolute stud ever since they drafted him, along with Jamar Chase, who for the past 2 years has put up 1,000 yards despite the injury last year. So yeah, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase have made this team completely unstoppable on offense. And Joe Burrow and his abilities, he has run and gun as his X factor. He has sideline, deadeye, fearless, and set feet lead as his other abilities. Joe Mixon, he might not be with them though, so we'll probably focus more on Jamar Chase. As we get to him, he has double me as his X factor. He has run off elite, mid in elite, and mid out elite as his other abilities. As T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd are also some key contributors to this receiving core that not a lot of teams can compete with. Like they might have the best wide receiver core in the NFL, if not for some other teams. If they're not the best, you could at least make the argument that they're the best. Top 5 at least, definitely. But yeah, we're gonna be just going through the roster. Once we're finished with that, we're gonna hop right into a game. And we'll see what our focus. We're going to throw it short. And our opponent's the Miami Dolphins. And I said that the Bengals have the best wide receiver core. But the Dolphins definitely have a good wide receiver core as well. They have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle on their team. Both of those guys have 97 plus speed. So that's going to be a tall task for this Bengals defense to cover. We'll have to see how well we're up to the task. Evans of the Bengals is going to return this, and he's going to get up to the 18-yard line. So that is where Joe Burrow and the Bengals will start off at. 1st and 10 at the 18. Burrow's just going to throw a short pass to Tyler Boyd. 3-yard gain and make it 2nd and 7 at the 21. 2nd and 7. Joe Burrow's going to get taken down right away. Jerome Baker just came in unblocked and got one of the easiest sacks you could ever see. 3rd and 13. We need this, and we don't get it as Joe Burrow just able to get rid of it, but it'll be 4th and 13. So already not a good start as we go 3 and out, and the offense is supposed to be the good part of this, and we already went 3 and out. So we'll definitely have to do better if we're going to win this game. Tyreek Hill's going to return this up to the 48-yard line. Good return by him. He has 99 speed, so obviously they're going to have him returning. As Raheem Mostert, untouched, getting a big carry here. He's going to get inside the red zone, down to the 16-yard line. And looks like our defense is struggling as well. As 1st and 10, Jalen Waddle, oh my gosh, he's going to stiff arm a guy and get it in for a touchdown. Oh, come on. Bengals, you can't let him do that. He's not even a big wide receiver, and you just let him stiff arm you. Oh, man, that's bad. Very, very bad. It'll be 7-0 after the made PAT as we just need to rebound. Our offense played horrible on the first drive, and the defense was arguably worse as we gave up 2 big plays to give up a touchdown in less than 2 minutes. As 1st and 10 will hand up to Joe Mixon. Only a yard on that carry. It'll be 2nd and 9 at the 26. Joe Burrow back to pass. He's going to throw to a wide open Joe Mixon this time, as the Dolphins didn't do a good job covering him on that play. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Joe Burrow back to pass again. He's going to throw, and this is incomplete. Tyler Boyd had a chance, but he's unable to make that catch. Bit of a weird throw, too. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line. Joe Burrow back to pass and go deep to Jamar Chase. And Jamar Chase, oh man, being Jamar Chase, making that catch. Just bailing out the Bengals offense. That's been a little lackluster so far. As 1st and 10, Joe Mixon's going to get a 7-yard carry to make it 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line. Play action pass for Joe Burrow is going to throw to Joe Mixon, and he's going to get the 1st down and get up to the 4-yard line to make it a 1st and goal situation. 1st and goal at the 4 will hand off to Mixon again, who is able to get up to the 1-yard line. So we're close. We're only about a couple inches away. And on 2nd and goal, Wilcox trying to take it in, but he can't do it as the Dolphins able to hold him on that one. 3rd and goal at the 1. We're going to throw to Sean Perrine. I don't know his name, admittedly, but he loses a yard. Actually, it'll be 4th and goal at the 2. See what we do here. We're going to go for it. And Joe Burrow's going to go, and he's going to find his man, Jamar Chase. As like I said, their chemistry is undeniably insane. And they just use it on that play, get a touchdown. And yeah, now it's a tie game. Our offense sure rebounded from their last drive. We'll see if the defense can do the same. It's 1st and 10. It's looking good as we're able to tackle Raheem Mostert 3 yards short of the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 13, play action. Tua's going to have all kinds of time. He's going to go deep to Jalen Waddle, and he gets him. Yeah, that speed is killer. Yeah, we didn't have anyone back there, and the Dolphins were able to horrifically expose that as Jalen Waddle, in just 2 plays again, able to get his 2nd touchdown of the day in an arguably worse fashion for our defense, as the kick up and good to put the Dolphins up by 7 points. So our defense still has some work to do. Our offense, we can keep doing what we did on that last drive on offense, we'll be okay, but our defense needs to really step up if we're going to win this game. It's a tough opponent, but the Bengals are supposed to beat these teams, and currently we're not doing that. So hopefully we'll be able to play better throughout the rest of this game. 2nd and 4, T. Higgins able to make that catch, his first reception of the game. It'll be 1st and 10th and 34. Joe Burrow back to passing. Going to try and find Jamar Chase, but he threw a bullet pass when he probably should have just lofted it up. 2nd and 10th and 34. Joe Burrow back to pass again. He's going to throw to Jamar Chase on the slant route, who they just kind of let do his thing. He's going to pick up the 1st down. So we'll see what the Bengals drop here. They're going to hand off to Joe Mixon, and he is going to get, I'm not sure how many yards he got. It'll pop up soon. A gain of 4 yards to make it 2nd and 6 at the 48. Joe Burrow back to pass. He's going to find his man Hayden Hurst, who's able to shake off a tackle. Oh my gosh, took a big hit there. Good thing he didn't fumble. He's able to pick up the 1st down. 1st and 10 to 44. Joe Burrow's going to find, no, he didn't find his man Jamar Chase. It'll be an incomplete pass as that was out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Joe Burrow's going to throw in the middle of the field to T. Higgins, who had a bunch of open room there. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. Joe Burrow back to pass again. He's going to throw to Hayden Hurst this time to get into the red zone, his 2nd big reception of the day. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Joe Burrow back to pass again. He's going to throw to Jamar Chase, who gets in front of the defender and gets his 2nd touchdown of the day. As Jamar Chase so far has been an absolute stud. I can't say the same for the rest of our team, but so far he has been good. And Joe Burrow has been doing good when he throws to Jamar Chase. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are not the problem here. It's the rest of the team. The defense is just hot shit right now. We need to figure out how to stop a nosebleed, which we can't even do that. 1st and 10 at the 25. Tua's going to try and throw a deep pass, but he'll get taken down. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line. 2nd and 10. Tua back to pass again. He's going to throw a deep pass to Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle. Oh my gosh. Or wait. I cannot tell them apart, as that was Tyreek Hill who got the reception. It'll be 1st and 10 to 13. He's going to throw a deep pass to Raheem Mostert, or not a deep pass, medium pass. Damn, I can't talk right now. 2nd and 10 to 13 after that incompletion. Tua back to pass, and he is going to try and find Tyreek Hill, but instead he'll find Von Bell, as the Bengals defense playing phenomenal on that drive. As unfortunately, the drawback to playing against a team like the Dolphins is when you get picked, you're probably not going to get a pick 6, because Jalen Waddle easily catching up to him. But it is good. We were able to keep them from scoring points, so we're not going to complain about that. As starting the 2nd half, somehow this is a tie game despite how horribly our defense has played. So hopefully our defense can play better in the 2nd half, because if we play like that in the 2nd half, we might not get so lucky, as the Dolphins will receive the ball, so our defense will already get tested early in this 3rd quarter. Tyreek Hill is going to return this and get up to the 18-yard line. Bengals did a good job keeping him contained on that return. 1st and 10 at the 18, to his back to pass. He's going to go deep to Tyreek Hill again, and it looks like he's going to get a touchdown out of this, as no one's catching him. As on the first play, already a horrible start for our defense. That's been hot garbage this whole game, giving up a 1-play touchdown. So, Zach Taylor probably screaming at his guys right now for giving that up. You're not really doing your offense any favors when you do that shit. So now it'll be 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. 7-point game. Joe Burrow back to pass, and he's going to throw a short pass to Jamar Chase. He's going to get a gain of 6 yards to make his 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line. Joe Burrow back to pass. He's going to throw a quick pass to Jamar Chase, who is able to get the first down, trying to break off the tackle, but he's not quite able to do that. He does get the first down, so that's good. First down at 37. Joe Mixon's able to get a 2-yard carry there to make his second at the 39-yard line. And Joe Burrow actually has his X factor lit up as he's going to throw a short pass to Joe Mixon, and he's only going to get a 1-yard gain out of that. It'll be 3rd and 7 at the 40-yard line. Joe Burrow back to pass. He's going to throw a deep pass to Jamar Chase, and he can't make the catch. Like, what? Jamar Chase can't make that catch? Okay, that's a little confusing there. 4th and 7, we're going to go for it. And this time, it's incomplete as the Dolphins swat that down. Bit of a weird throw. Joe Burrow kind of threw it under through that pass. As 1st and 10, Tua definitely underthrew that. As Jermaine Pratt able to swat that away. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line. Tua back to pass. And he's going to throw a deep pass to Tyreek Hill. Gets another big touchdown. What is happening here with the Bengals? They cannot stop giving up these long touchdowns to Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle has 2 touchdowns, and Tyreek Hill has 2 touchdowns. And this is terrible. Like, I don't know what the hell is happening. Like, I know the Dolphins are a hard team to play against, but, like, you got to play better than this. You cannot give up long touchdowns like that, like the Bengals have been doing. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Joe Burrow back to pass. Is going to find a wide-open Tyler Boyd to get the first down. Gain of about 18 yards. They're going to run some hurry up here. And Joe Burrow still has his X factor enabled. We'll see if we're able to take advantage of that. 1st and 10. Joe Burrow's going to throw, but he throws a pick to Xavier Howard. And Xavier Howard is going to, oh my gosh, takes a huge hit, but he is able to hang on to the ball. And it'll be at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for Tua and the Dolphins. He's going to go deep to Jalen Waddle. But this time the Bengals were actually able to stop it. It wasn't picked off, but it was an incompletion as they were able to put a guy back there to stop that sequence of events from happening where they keep getting those long touchdowns. It'll be 3rd and 8 at the 39-yard line. See what the Dolphins do here as Tua is going to fake the handoff, and he's got one-on-one. He's going to go one-on-one. Tyreek Hill making that catch, but they're going to say it's out of bounds. That was actually a really phenomenal catch, but fortunately for us, they're going to say it's out of bounds, so I think they're going to go for it. He's going to throw, but it was a bit of a late throw as the Bengals were able to swat that down and get the ball back. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Joe Burrow back to pass. He has all kinds of time, surprisingly. He's going to try and find Jamar Chase, but unfortunately, that will be incomplete as Joe Burrow horribly threw that ball. 2nd and 10, trying to find Joe Mixon, but it goes in and out of the hands of his, as it'll be 3rd and 10 after 2 straight incompletions. They need something here just to get some momentum. 3rd and 10, they do find Jamar Chase. It'll be 4th and inches at the 49-yard line. We're going to hand off to Wilcox, but Wilcox gets stuffed. He had no chance on that play, and the Dolphins will get the ball back again at the 47-yard line. As 1st and 10, Tua's going to find Jalen Waddle, but once again, it was out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Bengals are getting lucky here. 2nd and 10, he's going to go deep to Jalen Waddle, who gets wide open again. And he doesn't get a touchdown, which is good, but what's not good is that we have a huge gain there. It'll be 1st and goal at the 2-yard line for the Dolphins. That will end the 3rd quarter, as this 3rd quarter was not great for us. As starting the 4th quarter, 1st goal to hand to Raheem Mostert, and he will get in for an easy touchdown to make it a 3-score game. And yeah, we're not looking good. That not playing great in the first half is starting to catch up with us as we're down by 21 points. And we're going to need a miracle if we're going to be back in this game, because so far it does not look like we're going to come back. It just looks like we're so out of sync right now. It's 1st and 10. We do find Hayden Hurst to make it 1st and 10 at 35. We just need to keep getting plays like that happening. See if we can do that. As 1st and 10 at 35, Joe Burrow obviously going to pass here. He's going to go to Jamar Chase, and that'll get swatted. As man, I guess it was good that he's able to swat it down for the Dolphins. Bad for us as we were unable to get the catch there. Good thing we're able to get a 6-yard carry to make it 3rd and 4. Not a carry, a pass. 3rd and 4 at the 41. Joe Burrow back to pass. He's going to go deep to Jamar Chase again. We'll see if it pays off. And it does! Jamar Chase able to make that catch to give his team a chance. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Joe Burrow back to pass again, and he is going to throw to T. Higgins, but it's picked off by Xavier Howard And Xavier Howard is going to get a huge return here. It doesn't look like anyone's going to catch him. And he's going to get a pick 6 out of this. Oh my gosh. Okay. The Bengals, you kind of just threw away your one chance in this game. We had that play to Jamar Chase, but that pick 6 was a killer. As now we're down by 28 points, and now if we didn't have a chance earlier, we most certainly don't have a chance now. As we look worse, we're looking worse and worse. The Dolphins are looking better and better. As 1st and 10, we find Jamar Chase in the middle of the field to get up to the 45-yard line. And we just have to run hurry up and just hope that we can get something going. That's really the only thing we can do. We have to hope that it works out. 1st and 10, Joe Burrow's going to go to Jamar Chase, but this gets swatted down again. Joe Burrow probably should have lobbed that pass too. Like, he keeps bullet passing, but he probably should be doing lobs. Oh my gosh, that was another play that just got swatted down. So it looks like the Dolphins just know exactly what we're going to do. I mean, fortunately not on that play. Tyler Boyd able to get the 1st down. But yeah, it's like they know exactly what we're going to do. It's a little frustrating, to be honest. Like, it's just so hard to play when your opponent, it seems like they just got you figured out. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Joe Burrow calling some audibles here, and he is going to snap the ball. And he is going to try and throw, but he'll get taken down for an 11-yard loss by Jalen Phillips. It'll be 2nd and 20 at the 50-yard line. See if they can draw anything up here. Like, I don't even know if we're probably not gonna win, but we just gotta try. Like, we have to try and not be terrible in these last few minutes. As right now it's looking like we're gonna do just that. As it'll be 3rd and 20 at the 50-yard line. Joe Burrow back to pass. He's gonna find Jamar Chase, who, despite our woes in this game, has been an absolute stud in this game. Like, oh my, I cannot get over how good he is in Next Gen. Like, it's insane. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. We're gonna find T. Higgins in the end zone. We're finally going to get a touchdown for the first time in the second half. So that's good, I guess. But, I mean, it's a little too late. And by a little too late, I mean it's a very too late, as we'll need like 3 onside kicks. We're going to attempt our first one. We don't get it, as Jalen Waddle does, and the Dolphins will get it back. The game is pretty much decided at this point. 1st and 10, I don't know why the Dolphins are passing, as it gets knocked down, but like, they don't really have a reason to pass. They just run the ball and get out of here. 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line. Tua's going to pass again, and he's going to throw. And Raheem Mostert, the running back, able to burn Chidobe Awuzie to make it 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. And on 1st and goal, we run commit, and Durham Smith is going to be wide open for his first touchdown of the day. And I think it's his first reception of the day, too. And, not that it really matters, because we're probably going to lose the game regardless, but yeah, I guess the Dolphins just want to rub it in as much as they can, as it'll be a 28-point game. And, man, this is just another one of those games where you just got to try and get better at the game. As, my gosh, Joe Burrow threw that right to Byron Jones. Jamar Chase was there, but it looked like he was just throwing at Byron Jones instead of Jamar Chase. That's how bad the throw was. His 1st and 10, this is even worse defense, as Jalen Waddle gets another long touchdown. As, man, oh man, this is terrible. Like, one of the worst games ever defensively. And, we've had some bad ones so far in Madden 23 Next Gen. I'm not gonna lie, I have some work to do in my ability in this game. Is the Dolphins, for some reason, onside kick. They don't really have an incentive to do that. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Joe Burrow back to pass is going to find Jamar Chase. As I guess we're just going to try to pad some stats. Game's pretty much decided. There's no way we're going to win this game, but I guess we're going to try our best to stat pad, as Hayden Hurst able to make that reception. It'll be 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. See if we can get one more touchdown. See if we can do something here. Joe Burrow's going to have time. He's going to find Joe. No, he's not going to find Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon drops that ball. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line. Joe Burrow back to pass again. And he gets rid of the ball, but not before getting taken down. It'll be 3rd and goal at the 9-yard line. And Joe Burrow back to pass again, and he is going to have time again, surprisingly. The Dolphins are only rushing 3, but it doesn't really matter. Xavier Howard's going to get an interception to officially end the game, as if it wasn't over already. And yeah, this is pretty much the game. I don't really see a point in commentating that much no more, because this game's pretty much decided. As we get a garbage time interception, not really going to matter. As yeah, this is ugly, not great. Gotta be better. Jamar Chase, I mean, I don't know how much more he can do. He was a monster in this game. It was just, our defense was horrible, and Joe Burrow kept having some careless turnovers. Those were the reasons we lost. Jamar Chase, man, he was the only reason that we were at least somewhat competitive in this game. As we accidentally played the same play 2 times in a row. As it looks like this will be the final plays. Yeah, this will definitely be the final play. 2nd and 10, we try and find Jamar Chase, but he can't make that insane catch. Yeah, this game's over. I'm going to try and forget this ever happened. Hopefully I can get better as I play this game more, because so far, we've had some ugly ones. Like, it's just not been pretty. As Tua has had a very pretty stat line for himself. 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Joe Burrow, not so much. He had a lot of passing yards and 3 touchdowns, but those 4 interceptions, like, that's just unacceptable. You can't do that in a game. His receiving, Jamar Chase, 200 receiving yards. Yeah, he's just like, I don't know what much more one player can do. He did everything he could. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle had really solid games too, as they were just eating up our defense alive. As defensively, Xavier Howard had 3 picks. Von Bell, Jesse Bates had 2 picks. Byron Jones, or no, Von Bell and Jesse Bates each had 1 pick. They didn't each have 2, they each had 1. But yeah, that's this game. I hope you enjoyed the video. I sure didn't enjoy playing the game, considering that we lost by that much. But hopefully I can get better and have some more competitive games for you guys. But that's all for now. Peace out.